Charlie from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Kajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, I say, I say. Who says I say, I say? Johnny says I say, I say. When everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no
You got
problem.
the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, I'm Johnny's Don't Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale, in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and all are welcome. But there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another, and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man,
See the special man.
you got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Kajun Roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, hello, good morning, and welcome on this Friday morning where it's currently 50 degrees today. I was excited this morning because it was warmer than usual. First in the chat is Regina. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And yes, it is Halloween. Yeah. Let's see. What's the trees tonight? Yeah, it's going to be a big one today. They've been celebrating all month in Salem. I'll try to stop shipping. Shining like a jack-o'-lantern. I like that. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And there's Robin in the house today. He's off today. Baby girl, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And there's little Debbie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yep. Good morning. Good morning, Julie and Jim. Yeah, look, I can't do that show no more. Lord Jesus. I couldn't do it no more. I had to give it up. Give it up. But I hope you had fun. I didn't get to watch it because I was in bed. Yeah. Let's see here. Angela. Already Jennifer's dropping links already. Terry, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Welcome. That's right. Let them have it with no problem. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. 40 there. Ooh, okay. It's a little bit cooler than normal down there already. And Craig, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Everybody's saying hello to each other. John, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, let's see. A couple of updates real quick. I am now officially closed and filled for the November 29th Reseller Community Shop Hop. I will be opening this weekend for December. That would be December you'd have to look it up because it's the last Saturday in December. That would be December 27th. Will be the December 27th is going to be the next shop hop. If you want to be part of that, just email me. It's officially closed for November 29th. I am now filled. And for December 30th, that'll be the last Tuesday of the month. I do have a spot of 3:15 or 3:45 for the rapid fire round for showcasing of members of the channel. If you would like to be part of that, again, that's December 30th. 3:15 or 3:45 is the only two spots I have available. Happy early birthday, Glamos Closet. I see you in the chat. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And happy early birthday, even though it's Monday. Yeah, that's filled now, and so I'm going to open up December. You got to email me and let me know that as of right now. And then, of course, don't forget December 1st, I will open January 2026 for the Hump Day auction guest. Babies today. I can't type much. Well, have fun with them. And cool. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Amy. How are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. So again, the rapid fire round this month coming up in December will be the 30th. November is where we got filled. So I do have a backup list if anybody needs to be on it. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other. I haven't seen Cheryl yet. Craig, you had me looking at my eBay shipping, so thank you for making me look at my. Yeah, I had to do some changing on my policies. I did that yesterday too. I had to update that. You're welcome. December. You got it, Amy. I'll put you on there right now. That means I only have 315 left. And that's for members who want to do the rapid fire round. Got it. Only 315 is left now. And that's going to be for December 30th. And that's the one for members. Ashley, I'm not sure what you're asking for about December. Could you elaborate a little bit on me for that? I bet they do. Did you say November is filled? Yes. Let me get my clipboard back. Yeah, November 4th is filled. December 30th, I now have one spot left. November 29th for the Reseller Community Shop Hop. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All 12 spots are filled for November 29th. That's the uploaded Reseller Community Shop Hop. So yes, I am filled now. Once I fill up December 30th, I'll go ahead and open up January. So y'all can email me this weekend if you want to be part of the January. Just give me a couple of time slots. That the January one will be, because as soon as I finish this one in December 30th, I'll open January, and that'll be January the 6th. But I don't have it open yet because I still got to finish this one. I don't open them until I fill that month. But yeah, November is filled. I already got the lineups all ready to go. That'll be next Tuesday. Is it coming this Tuesday? Yeah, this Tuesday coming. Yep, the 4th. Wow, we're already at the end of the month this month. That's crazy, huh? So yes, November is filled. Check all the chat. Julie, Glamons just busted. Sneaker out of the door. Uh-oh. Doggy door. Already you are for your birthday month of December. Oh, birthdays. Yeah, Ashley. I got everybody's birthdays on the calendar. Let's see. This month coming up in December, you have Ashley, yours is December the 8th. Yeah, I got it on the calendar. Let's see. This week, actually, tomorrow is the Stock Explorer Nora's birthday tomorrow. And Lola is her birthday is Sunday. And Glamos is Monday. Also, don't forget this Sunday or Saturday night when you go to bed. Sunday is fall back an hour. So you got a movie clocks back an hour this weekend. Don't forget. Also, being that we're already at the end of the month, you already got 1 month out of the way. You got 2 months left for this quarter. So make sure you start using your coupon. If you have a coupon on eBay, you have a store level that gets you a coupon quarterly. Make sure you use it before you lose it. That's one perfect way for you to get your free shipping supplies. I say free, but you don't have to pay that extra whatever level you have. But Ashley Reed, this Ashley does not have turn 40 this. Let's see whose birthday I have then. Ashley, your birthday is December the 8th, isn't it? That's what Cheryl, please reply to your emails I sent you. I could not find your Posh closet or your Macari closet because you sent me those screenshots. And it's hard for me to find your closets for some reason. Or your Macari store too. Could you reply to those emails for me, please? Okay, it is yours. Okay. Woke up with a bad headache. Oh no. Hello, good morning, and welcome, by the way, Cheryl. Also, don't forget this Sunday, I will be on Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see here. And then Tuesday, we do have our members rapid fire round. And then we have, of course, our hump day auction. And then I'll be on November the 11th with the Friends Selling with Friends. Yep, okay. That's what I have you for on the calendar. Wait, what's this? Oh, okay. Let me refresh in my email. I hope you get to feeling better, Cheryl. All right, come on. Open up that email. All right. And don't forget, Glamos is doing her birthday bash this Sunday, Sunday brunch. Birthday bash. Also, don't forget on November 3rd, Regina's doing her first solo sale on her channel. All by her lonesome. I think I'm caught up in the chat. Everybody saying hello to each other. There's the links in the chat. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with our special that we do every Friday. Again, you don't have to play, but it's more than fun for us to be part of this. As we know, we do this every Friday. If you send me a list of items to sell or show on Fridays, if you send me a screenshot, please include in the email your shop store or posh closet name, because with a screenshot, I can't easily get to those items without having to do some research. And I've been having some problems watching and finding some of the items, especially like on Poshmark or Macari. So if you're sending me emails, please just not only send me the screenshot, but also give me your closet name and or your store name so I can go directly to it to see what's sold. Sometimes on Macari, you can't find what's sold. That's the hardest thing. So just to let y'all know. And I don't mind sharing it. It's just I got to find it for me to share it. Because with a screenshot, it shows everything, and I can't show a screenshot for this. Oh, she did. All right, let me see what this one is. Okay. So hopefully I can find these two for you. While I get ready to do this, let me go ahead and open these. There we go. All right. I found one. So that'll be the third one. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, I like it now that they got the sold tab now for Macari where you couldn't do it before. All right, so let me go here real quick. Let's see. Cheryl had this one. And I can do that one there. I got that one there. That was that one. Oh, I see what you did. You sent me two of the same, huh? Yep. Okay, that's why. Okay. And then this one I gotta find. What was this? There they are. Nope, that's not it. Okay, that was that one. We can start off with that one because that was from last week. Oh, there we go. Oh, why does it do that? Oh, there we go. Okay. I got you, Macari. I gotta find this one. Oh, there it is. One, two, three, and four. Thank you for sending it. I just got to update it now on the screen. I got to hide the price. All right, there we go. All right, Cheryl, I got them. So I got to open this one. And I got to open this one. Sorry for this. Go here. Go back here. Yeah, I usually have it all ready for the show, but I couldn't find them. All right. I got one more to open. Come on, Macari. No, Amy, I did not watch it. I went to bed. I didn't even get to go back and rewatch it. All right, so I got to open this one too. All right, so we're going to start with that one. I got to open this one. All right, there we go. Now we're going to get working on these. So I got to find this first one. That was the one with the Macari one. I can't find that one. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the flow on that one. Okay, yeah, Amy, I didn't stay up last night. I didn't do any of that. All right, got it there. She around here somewhere. Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Did you happen to see that I won the dollar portion of? Awesome! Congratulations, Amy. McCarty and Pashi's have to share a sold. It's not there. Yeah, I got it. On Macari, you got to go to the top and hit the word sold. So yeah, it's there. I got it. Well, congratulations, Amy. I was sorry you weren't there. It was so exciting to finally get. You finally got it. Awesome. You go get a bank now, then, right? That's right. You get your first bank. You were putting makeup on. All right, y'all. All right, let's get started with the program for the day.
It's time for everybody's favorite segment where we ask,
would you buy it or would you leave it?
the game show that asks, when you're out and about sourcing, would you buy it for resale? How much you would pay for it? Or would you leave it? And now the host of Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller.
All right, let me get the share screen up. Let me do that. Do that. And that. All right. I can't find the original email. All right, Cheryl. This first item is it's a Hallmark lapel pen cat. There's two pictures. It's an acrylic pen signed Hallmark. Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? I gotta find the original email. Wait to give y'all some time to put it in the chat. While I'm looking for the original email. I'm trying to find your original email for this one and I don't see it. All right, let's see what the chat is saying now. Let's see. Your first page. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Let's see. Hardship, refunded weight change. Hardship refunded weight charged for 14 ounces to 11 and 69 to 119. That's awesome. I love it when they adjust it in my favor. Scary since it's Halloween. Yeah, right? Let's see here. Robert says, picking up for 50 cents and give it to his sister. She loves collecting cats and owls and all that stuff and bunnies. Debbie says, pick it up for 50 cents and sell it for 12. Amy says, pick this up for $1, sell it for 18. Regina says, pick it up for 50 cents and sell it for 12. And Jennifer says, yeah. Yes, she does. Yeah. But that's the back of it. And that's the front of it. And squirrels. I forgot about the squirrels. Yep, that's true. What's up, Matt? Hello, good morning and welcome and good to see you. Welcome. Cheryl, you're going to have to help me with what you bought this for because I could not find the original email. All right, Glamour says she'd pick it up for $1 and sell it for 20. Yeah, this is the one I couldn't get last week, so we brought it back today until I got to the actual open the link. I'll have to make sure I'm following you on your Macari. 710, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, so Cheryl, can you put in the chat how much you paid for this? Because I cannot find the original email from last week. I thought I had it started, but I don't. I'd have to go back through all my emails. Cheryl paid how much for it, Cheryl? You can get back to our regular scheduled program. Found it in a jewelry lot of pins located local auction for $8, and she sold it for $8. So the lot, that one brooch paid for the whole lot. Not bad. All right, let me make sure I don't have the next one. So let me remove for a minute. I can close that one and make sure all the pictures are ready for the next ones before I go any further. That one's okay. That one's okay. All right. Make sure only pictures are open. Yep. Can't see prices. All right. Now the next one is sent in by Cheryl. I just want to double check. All right. Let's see here. Blanket, hello. Pillow back at you. All right. And she found that at a jewelry lot for $8 and sold it for $8. That's pretty cool. All right. This next item was sent in by Cheryl. This is a princess. Hold on. Where did that go? Oh, here we go. A small princess house pavilion, berry red casserole dish with lid. Let's see here. It's a 2 inches high, 2 pounds, and the width of it is 4.5 inches long. Here's your pictures. There's the lid. I like the design on it. Pavilion. You can go in the oven up to 400 degrees. I'm always afraid to put those in the oven. I wouldn't, I don't know, I wouldn't. I do my Pampered Chef ones because that's what they're for, but I don't know. Let's see here. Robert says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $20. Glamo says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $18. Little Debbie says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $14. Amy says I'd pick this up for $6 and sell it for $25. Interesting design is right. I've never seen one in that shape before, but it is a small one. Regina says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $20. I'm assuming that's what it is, yeah. Let's see what it says on the bottom of it. Yeah, it says oven safe up to 400 degrees. That's all it says. It looks like it would be stoneware with some type of coating on top of it. So yeah, it must be. Well, good morning, Robin. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Well, she got this at a Goodwill for $3. Picked it up for $3, and she sold it for an offer to a watcher, or sent an offer to for $30. Sold it for $30 and picked it up for $3. All right, let's go to the next one. This next one. This is a vintage Marvel Spider-Man scrapbook album, 3D red, new sealed. New sealed. Let's see here. It's a 12 by 12 scrapbook. Is the size of the binder. Yeah, it is heavy. It is dishwasher safe and microwave. Yeah. That was a good one. Robert says pick this up for $1 and then sell it for 10. Cheryl's the only one that sent me in something, if that's what you're asking. Yep. Little Debbie says, pick this up for $2.50 and sell it for $16. Galamo says, pick this up for $4 and sell it for $25. Cheryl's the only one that sent me in some sales. Let me just say that. This week. Amy says, pick this up for $5 and sell it for $20. Anyone and everyone, if you sell on any platform, send me the link and I'll share you on Fridays. I would love to have everybody else also participate in this. That's why I do it every Friday. Regina says, leave it. Julie says, pick this up for $4 and sell it for $35. Yeah, exactly. So far, Cheryl's the biggest one besides every now and then Glenn will send me something in. Regina sends me stuff in. Don't get it. Glenn says, pick this up for $1 and sell it for $15.95. Patrick sends me stuff every now and then too. Yeah. That's okay, Regina. It happens. But it's still, we got enough to make it for the show. We're all good. And Glamos does send me in some too. Yep. Anyone who sends it to me, just make sure you do send the link. Or if you have, you don't know how to do a link and you do a screenshot in the email, please include the platform name or link to your platform. Yeah, send them in. And you can send them anytime after today or today and anytime after up to 5 o'clock on Friday morning. Yes, Glamos, you sure do. Okay, thank you. That's okay. That's why I remind y'all all week long. Patrick, hello, good morning, and welcome, Patrick. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, so Regina got this actually from Miss Marion when she was doing an auctions with friends. She paid $8 or $10. She does not remember, but she had it listed for almost a year. She got it from Miss Marion for $8 or $10. Had it listed for about a year, and it sold for $35. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let me get to the next one. Let me see what that one says and this one. Oh, here we go. All right. This next one is a nativity scene figurine with angel and star. Let's see. It has figuring an angel, a star, and pieces. These pieces are perfect in adding to the touch of the indicate detail colors. So I'm assuming these are all movable and detachable. Let's see. There's the back of it. So it's a figurine type. Oh, okay. I see it now. Must be made out of resin. It's pretty thick too. All right. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Let's see. Yeah, my email and all my information is in the description bar below. Yep, it sure is. And all my videos. Yeah. It's in the descriptions. CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com. Just copy and paste it out the description. Email is in the description. Yeah, I do have it in the description. Robert says, leave it. Amy says, I pay $8 for it and sell it for $30. Thank you, little Debbie. There you go, 710. Jennifer says, pick this up for $3 and sell it for $25. Jennifer, I'm sorry. What did I say, Little Debbie? It's Jennifer that said that. Jennifer says $3 and pick it up for 25, but Little Debbie says pick it up for 5 and sell it for 26. Rarely would I leave a nativity behind. Right? Exactly. And Little Debbie said 5 into 26. And Regina says pick it up for $1 and sell it for 25. I love how, Regina, you buy a lot from a local auction in your area. You do pretty good, evidently, on those. All right, so she picked this up at a local auction and she paid $8 for the lot. It had 4 pieces of nativity sets. This item only took 1 week to sell. And she sold it for $40. Sold it for $40. Wait, what? That's Cheryl. Did I say you? I meant Cheryl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I usually always pick up nativity sets. Oh, I just said you picked it up for $1 and sold it for 25. All right, Glenn, have a great day. All right, this next item she sold, this is also from Regina. I'm sorry, from Cheryl. Sold this one on Macari. I gotta get back to the original email. That one I'm done with, so I can uninstall it. All right, let's see. This one was on Macari. This one is a Webkinz clip. It's a little cute little blue one with the paperwork and all still attached to it. I got some Webkinz I need to list. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for, or would you just leave it? He did it again. All right. Yeah, y'all were. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't have a description on it. Am I following you? How do you follow on here? Yeah, I am following you. And I got notifications turned on now. That's new. I didn't know we could turn notifications on Macari. I like that they have a sold tab now. All right, I can close that one. Okay. Let's see what the chat is saying. Okay, Robert says free and turn it into $10. Defend the hustle this weekend. There's the link. Amy says I picked this up for $4 and sell it for $15. Little Debbie says I'd pick this up for 50 cents and sell it for 12. Jennifer says I'd leave it. Regina says I'd pick this up for $1 and sell it for 25. I think Webkinz are pretty popular in the baby toys. Yeah, I have a whole bunch. I need to go through them and list them. If I'm not mistaken, I bought a lot from Kim. It's what's her name? Adopted Retrospects. And I believe I bought some from Ella too. I believe I bought some from her too. I got them. I got to go through the boxes. I love plush. My first one I'm going to show you is a plush that I sold this week. It's so easy to list, easy to ship. I love it. Between that and jewelry, those are the two I like to list because it takes very little time. Yeah, they do. All right, so Cheryl says she got this over a past year from a consistent inquiring of 363 views, 26 likes, and she finally sold it for. Can't imagine Adopted Retrospects had a lot of fantastic plush. Yeah,
I got a lot of them from her. I bought lots at a time from her. That's the best way to buy them. All right, and she sold this one for $8. $8.75. She had it on a sale for 25% off. Yeah, I used to love buying bulk stuff from Kim. It was always a good profit in them. All right, so Cheryl, I got that one. All right, so I can unstar that one. All right, I'm all caught up with that one. All right, now, the next item. This is a tie. Zigger, the Bumblebee Teeny. It's only a little 4-inch, 2017, and they're stackable. His face is priceless. The teeny tie. They're stackable. It's got the glitter wings. The name is Zigger. Zinger. Birthday was September the 8th. 2017. Oaks Brook, Illinois. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for. They're not bad for. Yeah, you're right about that. That's great bread and butter there. All right, Robert says free and turn it into $10. Amy says, leave it. Thank you, Amy. That's one thing I do with plush or anything. I take all sides. I try to do all of them. Cheryl says, pick this up for $1 and sell it for $16. Regina says, pick this up for $1 and sell it for $15. I love doing close-ups. You're not fond of TI? I don't mind. It depends on what it is, and if it does have the tags on it. Yeah. Pass because I only get these kind. Those kind of eyes are perfect. Enough each of the pass queen off the, yeah. Well, Jeffrey, hello, good morning and welcome. And Mia, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. 7 Stacks, hello, good morning and welcome and happy trick or treat. That's right, it's today. Well, this one I got when I bought, for those who remember Trent, who used to be my morning co-host, and I bought out his eBay store. Well, he sent me a box, and I'm still going through all that plush. When I say a box, it was too long, the big tall boxes of plush he sent me for free. Free. I got it for free from him. He sent it to me because I bought his whole store out. Anywho, but I did sell this one with an offer to a watcher for $18.05. Yep, I bought his store out and he sent me 2 big boxes full and I'm still going through all that plush, trying to sort through it. But yeah, sold it for $18.05. All right, this next item sold on Poshmark. This is a artifacts, which for most of you who may not know, JJ, Jeanette Jewelry. If it's on an artifact, so from 1986 was the name they were going under in 1986 for JJ. This one is a 1986 Scottish Terrier artifacts brooch. Oh, glamour. For more plush. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. You know what time it is for. Thank you so much. This is for you. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it. With no problem.
Let 'em have it.
Oh, what's going on here? All right, I'm getting all kind of program stuff here. What's going on? All right, there we go. Thank you so much, Glamos. Let's see. Yes, Jennifer. Stinky feet. Those things back on your shoes. All right, so on this, it's a brooch. Scottish Terrier with a green scarf. Here's your pictures. There's the back of it. It's made out of pewter. It's a pewter brooch from 1986. Cheryl says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $28. Beat me up, Scotty. I was up 3 in the morning. What? Robert says pick it up for $4 and give it to my sister. Anyone else? Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to purchase it, will be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for. Regina says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $20. Mia says also pick it up for $5, but sell it for $25. Jeffrey says pick it up for $7 and sell it for $35. Guillermo says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $20. You can't? Are you on your phone? I wonder if that's why. You should be able to. And Little Debbie says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $22. It says the comments I'm trying to succeed has been deleted. It shouldn't be. All right, so this one I picked up from Virtual Shopkeeper DD on a YouTube auction for $5. And I did take an offer on Poshmark, and I sold it for $22. Got it for $5 from Virtual Shopkeeper DD and sold it for $22. Let me see what happens when I type on there then, reply. Let's see what happens. I get the will of that. I've never tried typing on the comments like that. Yeah, it's not letting me. As y'all see, I'm getting the will of death. Oh, well. Let's see here. Would have kept it. I should because it came through. Yeah, it's not letting me comment either. Always reply to them. I don't know. It might be a glitch again. You never know. All right, the next item. I can find out after the show because it'll show up on my page. Another artifact, 1986. Actually, the next two are also from 1986. This is a cat looking into the mirror Silvertone Artifacts brooch from 1986. Also made out of pewter. I love this view right here. You can see the cat's face, how detailed. There's the back of it. You can actually see the face of the cat in the mirror. It's amazing how detailed they do that. Oh, I keep going over them. Okay. Let's see what the chat is saying on these. Huawei, hello, good afternoon, morning, and welcome. Would you sit on it or would you trip on it? I like that. I go, good morning, Huawei. Did you get these from D? Not all of them, But this one I did too, yes. Little Debbie says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $25. Robert says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $22. But I also got some from Debbie and Max too. Keep that one too. Ashley says she would keep it. Cheryl says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $26. I remember when she had the bunch of, yep, I racked up. Mia says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $35. Jeffrey says pick this up for $7 and sell it for $27. Jennifer says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $23. Hello, good morning and welcome, Melinda and Sweet Zane. Regina says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $25. Now, what's interesting is that this one and the next one both sold the same day within an hour apart to the same buyer. So I was able to combine shipping for them. This one and the next one both sold to the same buyer, but an hour apart. Amy says pick this up for $8 and sell it for $26. Alma says $1 and add it to the jewelry lot. I hear that. Yeah, I combined the shipping on this one and the next one to the same buyer, which was odd. It came up an hour apart from each other. They must have been looking around in my store. I did send offers. So this one sold. I did pick this up from Virtual Shopkeeper Didi for $5. And this one sold for $21.05. Now, what's interesting about this one is I had a gold one in gold tone, but you see a lot of them in silver tone in the pewter, but you don't see them that often in gold tone. I've already sold the gold tone one a long time ago. Now, the next one, again, for those who are cat lovers, here's another one. Same person bought it an hour later. Also a vintage 1986 signed Artifacts pewter. Cat lover with 3 cats playing. One is dangling from the bottom. That one's so cute at the bottom with the heart, and it does articulate. It moves. There's the back of it. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for. Little Debbie says pick this one up for $5 and sell it for $16. Ashley says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $20. Robert says pick this up for $4 and give it to my sister. Mia says pick this up for $4 and sell it for $25. Check out my new shorts. You put out some more videos? I'll have to go check it out. Anyone else would like to take a guess? Or both, right, Jennifer? All right, little Debbie? Check them all out, not just the shorts. All right, so this one I picked up from Debbie and Max Go Thrifting, also for $5. But this one sold to the same buyer from the one before with the cat in the mirror. Picked it up for $5 from Debbie and Max, and I did sell this one for $20.91. Sold it to the same buyer and combined shipping for them. Let's see. I got a couple more that came in after that. Where it went. Amy says, pick it up. Me hanging out with my duds. 5 into 28 was what Amy said. Regina said, pick it up for $5 and sell it for $22. Yeah. So thank you. All right. Now this next item sold on Poshmark. Now this is a vintage Hasbro Scrabble crossword game. And it is the crossword bookshelf edition. Complete. It is the bookshelf edition. The book itself, the cover was kind of in a disarray, but it's okay. It had the original book cover for the book. There's the actual book itself. And of course, when you open it, everything was in there. Instructions, the pencil, the pad never got used. It was very nice and clean. It's a foldable type game board. There's your Scrabble pieces. This board right here is the actual board, which I'll show here. It folded out into 4. There's the board. There's the whole set. It was complete. So would you buy this or would you leave it or not? I'll leave it to this picture. Right here. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it'd look for? It all looks, they did, yes. They all looked brand new. Robert says, pick this up for $3 and sell it for $25. Asher says, pick this up for $5, but sell it for $28. Amy says, pick this up for $7 and turn it into $37. Regina says, pick this up for $3 and sell it for $33. Mia says, pick this up for $10 and give it to my hubby. I'm not into game boards, but that looks fantastic. And it was in great condition, too. That's why I picked it up. I do usually only do them, the games. Usually they're sealed, or if I check and make sure everything's there. I picked one up, so waiting to see. Okay. You picked one of these up? Cool. Yeah. Now, I did take an offer on this one because I had this listed for a while, but it's okay. Sold it on Poshmark. Someone sent me an offer, and I'll let them have it with no problem. Now, this one I picked up at a place called Crazy Frank Mineral Point in Wisconsin. We were up there a couple of years ago. I only paid $2 for it. My cost, $2. And I let them have it with no problem for $25. It was used, but in complete. Again, I did take an offer. I had it listed for a while, but only paid $2 for it. So I'll let them have it with no problem. Now, if they're new sealed, they are going for much more money if they were new sealed. But this one was used, but complete. And I had to put used because of the condition of the actual cover to the box. That was the only problem. All right, this next item sold on Poshmark as well. This is a coach, a vintage coach. It is a two-tone pink. It's called the Pony Pink shoulder bag. I'll show you the pictures. Understand if you had it listed for a while. Yeah, I did. All right, here's the close-up pictures. It did have its little hang tag. Leave it for Johnny. There's your coach tag. I believe there was a little bit of, yeah, right there. There was a little bit of ink on the handle. I did not clean it because I don't want to mess it up worse than what it was. So I did make sure to have that on the description. There is the Creed. Metal zipper. There's the depth, the width of the bottom, the handle drop, the width of the bag. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Robert said, leave it for Johnny. Regina says, pick this up for $5 and sell it for $65. Now, remind you, it does have some ink spots on the top of the hand of the bag. Amy says, pick this up for $10 and sell it for $85. Little Debbie says, pick this up for $5 and sell it for $29. Cheryl says, pick this up for $7 and sell it for $70. Robin says she really likes that bag. I had it listed for a while, too. I've only been on Posh for 2 years. And I got this about a year ago. Mia says, pick it up for $10 and sell it for $70. The only thing I didn't like about this one, when I tell you where I bought it from, they did not talk about or say or did anything in reference to that ink thing on the handle. So, but I did resell it. I was okay with it for the price I bought it for. I couldn't get it out of there either, so I made sure to have the call outs on it. This one I picked up on a Poshmark live auction on Poshmark for $7. And I took an offer. I let them have it with no problem for $30. Originally in good new condition, they were originally selling for $350. But because of that ink stain, I was glad to let it go for the 30. Only paid $7 for it. So through a Posh live show. Yeah. Right. All right, let me get this right here because I know what's going to happen when I do this. There we go. So I should still be here. So, yep. All right, let me see. Go to here. Go to here. I'm trying to remember how to find it. Oh, here we go. Glamours, it did go through, by the way. It's showing up on my side for your super chat. I know you was worrying if it didn't go through. It's showing up on my side. So it did go through. Yep. All right. So don't forget, if you would like to be part of this and you have sales on platforms, send me the link. If you're not sure and you do send me a screenshot from your phone, please make sure you send me a link to your store platform that you sold it on, because I cannot do it from a screenshot because it's hard if I don't have your store name or the link to your store. So include that in your email. But also when you're submitting anything with the link in the email, make sure you tell me how much you paid for it, where did you buy it, if you know how long it took to sell, and if you took an offer, what was that offer for? You can start sending them in as of right now, but please make sure when you do send them in, you at least have all that information in there for me. But also you have until 5 a.m. on Friday of next Friday to send them in to me so I can have them ready for the show. When we submit sales, does it have to be the most recent week? Nope. If you have not sent anything, it could be within this month. Last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it's fine. Yeah. But in the email, make sure you do send me the link, what you paid for it, how long it took to sell, and where did you buy it. And also, like some people, like Cheryl and myself, I always go with if it was a lot or if it was a bulk or if it whatever. If you buy them at auctions and you buy them in a lot, whatever that is, try to give me as much details as possible for the show. And then if you took an offer, let me know what that offer was for. And then, no, you're good. If you haven't sent it in before, you're good to go. So a few things at the beginning of the month. Yeah, you can send them in. Yep. I don't look at the dates that far back, as long as it's something we can have for the show. I love to get more people involved on this show because it's something we do every Friday. And it's cool. You know, it's easy. So, yeah, send it to me anytime before Friday by 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, please. Before I forget, let me start dropping links. Also, don't forget to drop your link in the chat from a platform you sell on. If you sell on multiple platforms, drop them all in the chat. We've been doing that all month. We'll be doing it. What did I just do? And we'll be doing this all the way to the end of the year for the holidays. And that's what it's all about, Amy. I'm trying to bring awareness for when people go out sourcing on the weekends, because that's when most people really go have the time to go do that. And it's amazing on what people are buying and what people are selling. So yeah, I love sharing this with y'all. I enjoy doing this on Fridays. And all are welcome, no matter what platform you sell on. I got a couple of sales already for next week. Something I was wearing for a couple of actually almost a year, if not maybe 8 months. I listed it and it sold this morning, so that's going to be on next week's show. So yeah, my sales this morning are going out for that week. All right, let's see here. The link to come on up is at the top of the chat. If you'd like to come on up, you're more than welcome to do it. But don't forget to drop your links to your platforms you sell on, please. Yes, right. You sure did. Actually, I showed you both of them, but yeah. We'll do. Yep, definitely do that. Yeah. And what I do is if you send it in before Friday morning, I star them so I can make sure to have them ready for next week, which is easy for me to find. There's Jennifer's link to her Etsy store. There is her YouTube channel. She's got more videos that came out, so check them out. Yep, Robert did get a sneak peek because he was in the room when I sold it this morning. I wish I could get some sneak sales to share. One day, Jennifer, it's gonna happen. You're welcome. I'm amazed at some of the things. I know, right? No sales this week. Well, you got time. You can do it, and then remember, you got until Friday to do it. Friday morning. So even if you have any sales during the week, you can go back as far as 2 weeks if you have to. But no, you don't have to just have it for the weekend. It can be anywhere during this week up to next Friday. If it comes in my email before 5 o'clock, it'll make it for that show. If not, it'll go for next week. Misty, hello, good morning, and welcome. And there's the link for you. Oh, okay. I only got to see it. I want to check you out. Check it out. Come on. There we go. All right, whatever that link is not working. Misty. Let me try it again. Yeah, it's coming up now. Not mine. It worked. I got it. Yeah, it came up now. I don't know what happened there. But it worked. It's all good, Misty. When I start listing next, yeah, I've been listing every day. I went through. I got to show y'all something. Glamours. I got to show this. I did not realize what this was. And I did have this in a jewelry lot that I bought this in. I've been processing a lot of jewelry this morning again. And when I looked this up, I had to Google it. Of course, Google lends it. Because I couldn't make out the initials on here looked familiar, but I didn't know exactly what they were. But when I looked them up, I was shocked. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Do you know what that is, Glamours? Yes, Robert was in the chat. Robert's still here. This I thought was a brooch, not looking at the back until I went to examine it this morning. It's an earring. Do you see those initials? They're made in France. It's an earring. The other one's missing. It's only one. But when I looked these up, YSL, yep, there's only one. It was only one in the lot. That's what's hilarious about it. It's only one. If I had the pair, yes, YSL. If I had the pair, they're selling for over $660. But these are earrings. I only have one. But if you have a pair, they're going for over $660, right? So guess what? I'm listing it as one. I'm amazed on how many of this brand were listed with just one earring. But it's a clip-on earring. It's a set, but yep. Beautiful condition. So I'm listing it as one earring. I'm going to list it as one. It was in a jewelry lot. I did not realize it till I used the eye loop, because on the back of it, it says right here, France. Right on this little finger here, it says France. Right there. So guess what? I'm going to list just that one too. Yes, exactly. I was amazed on how many of that brand that people were listing just one earring. Yeah. I was like, yes. Turn it over. Yep, I did that. Yes, an earring. Nope, just one. Just that one. Yep, that's the brand right there. Yep, it sure is. I have some like that. You have some like that? Is it marked with that the initials? Crazy Town. Yes, exactly. And Nina, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Mine isn't marked France. It's just like that. Okay. Yeah. But this is also not only marked France, it's got the initials on it too. I never trust my vision anymore. Yeah, I had to use the magnifier, the eye loop. You right about that, but guess what? It was in my it wasn't there. It might be worth it to buy one and turn around and sell it as a set. Yeah, but I haven't found one since then. But again, they are selling. I've seen not that pair of earrings, but I see a lot of listings with just one earring, which I was shocked. And they're selling. So guess what? I'm going to list it. It's on the draft right now. I did that this morning. You know how when you see an initial on something and you know what it is, but you can't remember? I had to Google it. So I just Googled the screenshot it, and that's how I figured it out. Like, that's what that is. Yeah. Oh, I didn't do my pictures on that one. So yeah, I was doing that on some now mind you, these were jewelry lots that I had in my own personal collection that were just sitting in my jewelry box. Yeah, it's been sitting there all these years. Go figure. So guess what? Yeah. So I sure did. I took care of it. I was surprised if I had the pair. And none of the stones are missing out of it either. So that was a fun little find this morning. I got a lot of pictures to take this weekend. I processed a lot of jewelry. By the way, also, Robin, do you know I also got a hold to 2 pairs of Rex, the Carnival Club Rex earrings. Again, they were sitting in my jewelry box all these years. Here's a set without the box. These were given as part of the Rex Carnival Ball for the Carnival Club of Rex from New Orleans. I could not find this exact flat set, but they all got the crystals. It's Rex. But what else is fun? I have the original box with one of them. It's in a purple. The purple box is marked on front and back. Same thing. But these have the box, the original box. From the Mardi Gras crew of New Orleans called Rex. These were sitting in my jewelry box all this time. But yeah, the original box from Rex. So I have one listing that I'm going to put without the box and one with the box. These were part of the Mardi Gras Carnival Ball. If you were on the crew of that Mardi Gras club, that was like the favors they gave out for the club. I found both of them. Yeah. They're earrings. They were earrings. Oh, yeah. It's sitting on the charger now, Robert. Because I used up the battery this morning with all the pictures I was taking. What's that? They're earrings. There is a Facebook page dedicated to one earring looking for a match. I came across it a while back. Really? If you can find it, let me know. Robert said start charging. Yeah, it's sitting on the charger now. Actually, it should be at 100%. Yep, it's at 100%. I had it on the charger before the show, just for that reason. I found a necklace from one of the parades. Okay. I have one too, but I have a whole bunch of them. I was surprised at how many Mardi Gras stuff for different carnival clubs was on there. Who's Rex? Rex is one of the main parades that run the day of Mardi Gras. Runs out right out after the crew of New Orleans. Zulu's Rex. If you ever look up the different Mardi Gras clubs, I cleaned it up and listed it for $265. What's going on here? Those are usually done by a designer. Yes, but they're not signed. So are they worth a lot? Yes. Yes, they are. But this one that's in its original box, it's how they came, is worth more than the ones without a box. But that's okay because they both, I'm going to say this, they're going for over $100. Yeah. I did find a pair that was sold for 2008, but it was a different design in crown. It wasn't the flat one. It was the more of a curve, but less crystals on it. Our sweet Savannah found a long gold tone belt necklace. During her summer break for a lot of jewelry that I bought a few years ago from Miss Marion. I cleaned it up and listed. Also, that's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna find in them jewelry lots. I love getting a jewelry lot. Aw, that is so cool to hear. But yeah, Robin, I thought of you when I was getting ready to list these because I was like, oh, I cannot find this particular one. But I did find one similar to it, but it's from 2008. And they're favors for the Carnival Club. It's a Mardi Gras crew club, like I used to be part of and Robert used to be part of, the crew of King Arthur. It's the crew of Rex. They mainly pass on Mardi Gras Day. They got the crew of Rex. They got the crew of Zulu. It's just a Carnival Club crew that runs parades, floats. My beard needs to be trimmed. My mustache needs to be trimmed. Lord Jesus. Anyway, well, it's going to be that time. We're going to go ahead and get right in the show. Again, if anybody is interested in coming on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to. That link is still at the top of the chat. Hope everybody has a safe and happy Halloween weekend. Don't forget Saturday on Sunday night, depending on when you go to bed, fall back an hour. So that means you need to bring your all clocks back an hour, whether you have to do it manually or you have to do it physically. Check your clocks. Make sure you fall back an hour. Starting at midnight when you go to bed, whatever, by 2 o'clock. So everybody have a great and happy Halloween weekend. Yep, I found some great stuff in drawers, bags, just a lot need to be freaking. Yeah, you have to get rid through them. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. And everybody have a great weekend. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet until another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out, and y'all have a great weekend and have great finds on your sourcing for the weekend. Y'all come back now, you hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man.